Jack Draper just pulled off one of the biggest wins of his career at Indian Wells, taking down top 10 opponents like Taylor Fritz and Carlos Alcaraz with one shot that made all the difference: his serve. In this video, we'll break down exactly why Draper's serve is so effective, how you can incorporate some of his techniques into your own game, and give you actionable tips to improve your own serve. So let's get straight into it. In the finals against Holger Rune, Draper showcased exceptional serving. He lost just 4 points on serve in the opening set and applied constant pressure on Rune. Throughout the tournament, Draper's serve remained a formidable weapon, contributing significantly to his success against the top 10 opponents like Fritz and Alcaraz. As a lefty, Draper's serve naturally spins away from right-handed opponents with his lethal slice serve. This creates a unique challenge for the opponent, as most players are right-handers and they are used to serves kicking up towards their backhand on both the ad and the deuce side. But Draper's slice serve pulls them off wide of the court, and this then sets him up for an easy put away into the open court on the other side. And the key thing to mention here is that Draper isn't just slicing the ball, he's hitting it with enormous amount of pace. Against Fritz, he served 7 aces in the first set alone, but that's just not about power. He mixes up the placement so his opponent doesn't settle into a rhythm. And this is important on key important points in the match, like break points, etc., where Draper has the ability and the courage to change up his serve placement so that his opponents don't start guessing where he will serve every time. So now I'm going to get into a little bit of a technical breakdown of Draper's slice serve. So first off, I obviously want to mention that Draper is utilising the continental grip on his serve, and this is ideal for generating the necessary side spin for a slice serve. His stance is closed off, his chest is to the side as he's starting his service motion, and this allows for a better body rotation and loading phase to then really help him unload and rotate all of his power and all of his body weight into the serve. Secondly, his ball toss is strategically placed, sometimes slightly to the left as he's left-handed, and this enables him to get that brush around the side of the ball to help him create that desired slice effect on the serve. At contact, you can see Draper ensures his racket face is slightly open, brushing the ball from left to right. And you can see that he uses his legs and all of his body weight momentum to really drive up and into the serve. And he gains so much of his power from this, from utilising his whole kinetic chain in the serve. In addition, his follow through is smooth and direct towards his target, ensuring ultimate control and precision on all of his serves. So you might wonder why the slice is such a great tactic for left-handed players, and what are the benefits of the slice serve, even if you are a right-handed player. Well, the slice serve curves away from your opponent, and this pulls them wide off the court and creates a large opening into the space on the other side of the court for your third shot to be hit into. And oftentimes on this third ball, you can win the point with a winner. If not a winner, your opponent will be in a defensive situation where you can come to the net on the 5th ball and hit that as a volley winner. In addition, another great benefit of the slice serve is that it often will force a weak return. So if you quite haven't managed to ace your opponent's often going to struggle to handle the low and wide trajectory of the slice serve. And this often leads to a weak return or a forced error off of that serve. Another great benefit of using the slice serve is that it adds variety to your service game. Incorporating a slice serve keeps your opponents guessing and prevents them from anticipating your serve patterns. And I will stress here that it is important as you develop as a tennis player, having all 3 different types of serve, so a flat serve, a slice serve and a kick serve in your service arsenal is very, very important in order to, as I said before, add variety to your service games. So this keeps your opponent guessing and prevents them from anticipating where you will serve. Because oftentimes in a match, if you keep serving to the same spot, your opponent will shift into that direction, and therefore your serve might not end up being as effective as it could be. So for example, if you keep hitting the slice serve out wide, your opponent might move more to the wide court, to the tram line, to cover that serve. But if you have the ability to change up your serve, to sometimes hit a flat serve down the tee or at the body, then this keeps your opponent on their toes, and this will therefore put you in a much stronger position to dominate your service games and dominate the match. And so now guys, I want to give you some key tips to help you to implement a really killer slice serve into your game. Number one is to ensure you're using the continental grip. So ensuring that if you're transitioning from a forehand grip to a continental grip, you're comfortable with the continental grip, as this is essential for an effective slice serve. Secondly, focus on ball toss placement. If you're right-handed, try to toss maybe a little bit more to the right hand side of your body, as this will help you to naturally gain more of a hitting of the outside of the ball, and this will help you to achieve that slicing effect on the ball. However, once you become more of an advanced player, having the same ball toss on every type of serve is key, as this will help you to disguise your serves. So you see guys, the top guys now on tour, their ball toss is pretty much the same on every single serve, and they are able to hit a slice serve, a flat serve or a kick serve off of one ball toss. However, changing your toss slightly for the different types of serves when you are a rec player is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing because it helps you with gaining the correct racket path for the specific serve that you're trying to hit. Tip number 3 is to emphasize that brushing and that cutting motion around the outside of the ball, and coming into contact with a slightly closed racket face to help you to generate that slicing motion around the side of the ball. The fourth tip I have for you is to aim for precision over power on this slice serve. So initially, prioritize placement and that real slice over the speed of your serve to develop control and precision. So taking some pace off of your serve and just really focusing on getting that correct racket path on that slice serve is an important thing to do at the start. And once you gain more confidence and you're able to find that slice serve more consistently and precisely, that's when you can start to add more speed and power onto that slice serve. So overall, Jack Draper's slice serve played a pivotal role in his Indian Wells victory. And by focusing on some of the key techniques that he uses, I'm sure that you can improve your slice serve and add it to your serving arsenal. If you have any questions about the slice serve, then make sure you let me know in the comment section below. And if you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one to come in the future. And guys, make sure you let me know in the comment section which aspect of Draper's game you like the most, and whether or not you think he has the ability to win a Grand Slam in his career. I personally think he's a very exciting player, and I do think he has that potential to go all the way in a slam. I think maybe next year or the year after will be the time for him. But anyway guys, I'll see you in my next video.